Alpha males versus Sigma males. Ultimate love story. Sigma men haven't been thought of as a personality type until recently. People have been interested in what makes a Sigma male different from an alpha male. In today's episode, you are going to be amazed by the comparison between alpha and Sigma males. Let's have a look at 11 of them. The introvert versus extrovert personalities. For a long time, people talked about men's minds in terms of black and white, or alpha and beta. Even though a Sigma male has traits from both alpha and beta, he is different from them. He knows how to listen well and say what he wants to say in a clear way. He won't want to lead or be in charge, but he can handle responsibility. He won't judge right away, but he can tell a lot about a person's character from what he sees and what he hears. Sigma males are the complete opposite of alpha males in every way, including the fact that alpha males need a certain environment to function, that alpha males like to talk and want to be heard, that alpha males do their best work when people are watching, and that alpha males haven't changed their personalities. They like to be alone and prefer quiet places to work. They do their best work when no one is watching, and they almost never do something to get attention. Flexibility versus rigidity. Alpha males are more flexible. They have a strong need to compete and be in charge at work. Because of this, they tend to be ambitious and competitive. They don't do well in groups where they are not the leader or center of attention. Sigma males, on the other hand, don't care about dominance or hierarchy. To get the best results, they would work outside of known structures and hierarchies. Their view of people is more based on what they value, and they don't see other people as co-workers. And as long as they enjoy what they do, they don't mind working with others or taking orders from people in charge. Social validation. Everyone knows that alphas are the most powerful leaders, but to get to the top of their own social hierarchy, they have to first figure out what the game is and then win it. These men feel good about themselves and get respect from other people because they are stronger than other people. Sigma males are different from other guys because they don't care much about social approval or hierarchy, and they don't want to take part in any social games or power plays. They also don't worry too much about what other people think of them. Instead, they get their sense of self-worth and respect from the values they stick to. Need a place to call their own. Alpha males need a social structure that they can control or lead to figure out who they are, which limits them to certain ways of acting in social circles. On the other hand, a Sigma male doesn't need any of this to be himself. As long as he likes what he's doing, he's fine in a social hierarchy. In fact, he can do better as a loner who doesn't depend on anyone. This gives such men more freedom in their social lives. Humility. Since an alpha male's sense of self-worth is strongly tied to how other people see him, alpha males have a natural desire to show off their personalities and accomplishments. To do this, they talk about themselves or brag about themselves, which helps convince the other members of the pack that they are the alpha males. Sigma males are different in this way too. They focus more on the task at hand than on what society expects of them. They will do the task to the best of their abilities and won't worry about getting praise or the public's approval. When other people see them as capable people who can do well in a role, it fills their need for praise. Perception. Men who fit the description of an alpha male are known for being hostile, having strong opinions, and competing very hard. People tend to think of an alpha as someone who is always looking for social reinforcement and wants to be the center of attention. Since mainstream psychology has been putting men into alpha or beta groups for so long, most people find it hard to understand Sigma men. In fact, I think most people don't even know what the term means. When people get to know someone with Sigma traits, they think of them as independent thinkers, lone wolves who don't care about following a lot of social rules, and good listeners. There are a few things that both Sigma guys and Alpha guys have in common. They are both happy with the choices they have made and have big dreams for their lives. The main difference between them is how they think. Sigmas like to be on the outside of the hierarchy, while Alphas want to be at the top. The second group gets ahead by moving up the hierarchy. Sigmas, on the other hand, are not part of any tribe. Instead, they do everything on their own, without help from anyone else. A Sigma guy is mysterious, which makes him more interesting as a romantic prospect. Because he knows a lot and is independent, it is hard to ignore him. People of both sexes are attracted to Sigmas because they don't follow the crowd and don't feel the need to seek acceptance. Alpha males are very aware of their position in society and work hard to keep it. They care a lot about their reputation and their place in the social group, and they don't like it when people make fun of them, challenge them, or make them feel bad in any way. This is a big blow to the alpha because he can hang out with all the pretty women, make a lot of money, dress well, and follow fashion, all while being outspoken, rude, and brash. Alpha guys need other males around them that they can dominate. It doesn't matter if they are co-workers or friends. If there are beta males around an alpha man, he will make sure they know who is in charge. Sigma doesn't care about any of those things at all. He has the potential to be just as strong as the alpha, and he can use them to protect himself. He has what it takes to get the girl, but he doesn't want to date or be with women in general. He is the exact opposite of the alpha in terms of how he thinks and what he values, but he has all of the same qualities and some more. This is especially true when he feels like his own self-interest is being threatened. Sigma men are independent men who don't need followers. They may be outgoing, friendly, and popular to some degree, but they will leave the group when they get tired of seeing the same people. Alpha males have more power when they have more money and property. Sigmas are even stronger than other types of people because they can do well even though they don't need other people. The Sigma has a very clear idea of what the future should be like and will work hard and with a clear head to make it happen. He loves abstract ideas and is at his best when he is given a mental challenge. Their desire to get things done may mean that they ignore people's problems because they act on facts and are not as in tune with how people feel. However, everyone will know where they stand, and they will use their vast store of knowledge and experience. One common belief about Sigma men is that they are quiet, but this is not true at all. Another myth about Sigma men is that they are not friendly. However, being a Sigma has nothing to do with whether or not you are friendly. Some people might think they aren't friendly because they don't have a lot of friends and prefer to sit quietly and think at parties instead of joining in the conversation. Sigmas don't have to be leaders. When people think of a boss or a leader, they may picture someone with an alpha personality. However, Sigma men also have the skills they need to be bosses and leaders. It's hard to get to know them because they have so many qualities that make them good leaders. For example, they listen to their employees' ideas. They can stay focused on long-term goals, and they may seem less threatening, which makes it easier for people to accept them in their roles. Sigma men usually have close relationships with a small group of people instead of a large number of acquaintances. It's possible that they don't talk to everyone who wants to make small talk, but the people who are closest to them know them well and can form real friendships with them. That's all. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment below if you agree with the points I made in this video. If you want to see more videos like this, press the bell icon, and do not forget to like and subscribe.